Belichick joins us.
Okay.
With a comment, and Mike Reese will have the first question. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah. Well, we're fast approaching the start here, and I think everyone's excited to get going. Obviously, there are a lot of unknowns, as there always are for this game, and at this time of year. But we've had quite a bit of time to prepare, practice, and now it's time to start playing. So again, it's always exciting to get going and see where things are. We got a long way to go. There'll be a lot of things to work through for a number of weeks here, but it'll be good to get underway. And Miami obviously came in here and beat us last year. We certainly know what type of team they have and how they play, and they certainly look a lot better on paper this year with the additions that they've made. So this will be a great test for us. But I think we're ready to step up and meet it. So we'll look forward to it here. Just see how it goes.
We'll open with Mike Reese, followed by Ben Volen.
Bill, 46th opening day for you. How much do you envision you'll still be experiencing the same type of nerves on this type of day that you have over the years?
Yeah, thanks, Mike, for the reminder. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think opening day is pretty much the same every year. You have a lot of questions about your team and what you're doing. You have a lot of questions about what your opponents are going to do and the challenges that they'll present. So it's a lot of unknowns, and there are things to work through. And everybody's better at the end of September than they are at the beginning of September. But you just try to be the best that you can be at this point, knowing that there's still a lot of work to do and a lot of things that are going to have to that we're all going to have to improve on, not just players, coaching staff, our communication, our adjustments, our the things that we have to do during the game, decisions and so forth. We haven't done those in 8 months either. So it'll be a challenge for all of us to be at our best on Sunday, and then to continue to improve on that and try to be even better, in succeeding weeks.
Next question, Ben Volen, followed by Doug Tide.
I start my video here. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, Ben.
Watching the game last night and seeing Andy Reid having a foggy mask, did that sway you one way or the other if you're going to wear a mask or a face shield on the sideline on Sunday?
Yeah, I wasn't really that aware of it, so I don't know. I'm sure everybody will do what they think's best, and I'll try to do the same.
I was also wondering real quick, you guys haven't protected anyone on the practice squad this week. Just wondering if there was a reason for that.
Yeah, because we didn't want to.
Next question, Doug Tide, and I'll ask anyone else to raise a hand if they want to ask a question.
Good morning, Bill. Behind Julian, you guys have a pretty young wide receiver core. Just wondering what kind of improvement you saw from some of the young players, not only coming into training camp, but then also over the last few weeks of actual practices as well.
Yeah, well, Doug, I think everybody's gotten better as we've practiced, from the early in August until where we are now in September. But we'll see where everybody is and see how that manifests itself against good competition. Certainly Miami is a team that we would expect to play a lot of man-to-man coverage, so we'll see how we do against that type of coverage system, and with very good players. So they have good corners, safeties, linebackers. They got a lot of guys that can cover well, and so we'll see how we match up against that. But the group that we kept is a group that's worked hard. They deserve to be here. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows where they are at any position at this point in time until you actually get out there and start playing. So it'll be a little different on Sunday than what it was in practices, or even what it's been in the past in preseason games. We all know that the game planning and the the way that other teams try to attack your weaknesses will ultimately determine, how successful any individual player or team is going to be. So that'll come through real competition. So we'll see.
Next question, Phil Perry, and I'll ask anybody else to raise a hand if you have a question.
Hey, Bill, wanted to ask you about one of their receivers. Devante Parker is a guy that they've made a pretty big commitment to recently here, but what, in your opinion, makes him a challenging guy to cover?
Yeah, Devante's got a very, very good skill set. He's a big athlete that runs well, has good hands, good run after the catch ability, and good quickness for his size. So he presents a lot of problems on deep balls. There's a big target on intermediate routes, in cuts, and crossing routes, things like that. And he's strong and can break tackles as a catch and run player. So he attacks all three levels of the defense and can be productive at all three spots.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, you're welcome, Phil.
And we show no other hands raised. This will be a short one. So thanks very much, Coach. Thanks, everyone.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.